celebrating their amazing victory over the dragon that had been terrorizing the local town. Midgie and her team of dungeon divers were deep in the ale at the local tavern, surrounded by friends and villagers alike. Their laughter and off-key singing could be heard deep into the night, when suddenly a deafening roar enveloped the tavern, bringing the singing and celebration to a halt. The ground trembled and the tavern shook, knocking glassware off the shelves and shattering at their feet. The tavern door flew open with a battered and bloody man gasping for breath. Midgie, the Elder Dragon is here! It's here! His voice turns into a blood-curdling scream as he is yanked violently out of the doorway, followed by a sickening crunch. Without hesitation, Midgie and her team burst out of the tavern into the dark and rainy night. Standing in the thick mud, the party looked all around, but couldn't see anything. The darkness was unlike anything they had ever seen before. It was palpable and came with a foul odor of compost and rot. Midgie, being a paladin and beacon of holy light, cast a massive consecration on the ground around her team, illuminating the surrounding area. Standing at the ready inside the circle of light, the party looked into the darkness, but couldn't see anything. Something wasn't right. This darkness, it wasn't natural. But before she could say a word, Midgie was overcome with a feeling she had never felt before. Frozen in place, she couldn't move, she couldn't speak, she could only stare forward, fixated on a supreme power that was just beyond the edge of the light. A massive face starts to appear with its dark eyes locked straight on to Midgie, as though he is speaking to her and has her entranced in his gaze. Midgie! 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 Suddenly, her friend and party mate appears in front of her, shaking her and breaking the dragon's paralyzing gaze. Midgie turns to her friend with a look of fear never before seen on her face.
I know why he's here. The dragon we killed was his child. He can't let it be known that mere mortals were able to slay the kin of an elder dragon, regardless of the atrocity committed. He's going to kill us all, the whole village, so the word never gets out.
Her voice trails off as the dragon lunges forward and with one thrust of its wings knocks the whole party down and levels the surrounding buildings. Screams and cries fill the darkness as villagers run for their lives. But it is too late. The dragon lets out a bellowing roar and flaps his massive wings as he begins to take flight. The gusts of wind created by his massive wings causes further destruction to the village and knocks the exposed townsfolk to the ground. Before anyone can pick themselves up off the ground, the dragon's body starts to glow an eerie red color, and within seconds, the entire village is set ablaze. Overcome with rage, Midgie picks herself up and shouts a taunt at the dragon.
You will not get away with this!
With that, the rest of the party rallies up. The group's high priest heals everyone up while their song caller plays an entrancing melody that fills the group with vigor and haste. When the conjurer summons forth a demon that could tear her apart because it is so powerful, the dragon seems to sharpen his resolve. The Archwizard and Soulbow combine their most powerful attacks in an effort to knock the dragon out of the sky, if not pierce its incredible hide. But the attack has little effect as he continues to soar towards Midgie. The dragon attempts to inhale Midgie with one massive bite as he lands, but a clever placement of her shield and a powerful swing of the mace actually broke one of the dragon's dwarf-sized teeth. Seeing the damage inflicted, the group rallies up as the songcaller sends them into a berserker rage now. The dragon lifts his head and rears up. He lets out a sharp, piercing howl, Back here! Now, Weapon Master! Calls the assassin from the rear of the dragon. He had exposed a weakness in the lower abdomen of the dragon. As the Weapon Master and assassin both buried their weapons deep into the gaping wound, a black liquid came pouring out and soaked them, burning through their armor as they were once again knocked to the ground by an incredible force. As Midgie looked to the sky, the dragon had stretched out into a full silhouette. Amazed by his size and power, she apologized to her friends, turned her back to the dragon, and focused all of her energy into an unbreakable holy shield to save her friends. With one more thunderous roar, everything went dark. And with a sudden jerk, a young Midgie sits up in her bed, drenched in sweat.
Mommy! Mommy!
Her mom comes running into her room.
What is it, Midgie? What happened? I had another dream with my friends. We killed the dragon that was eating the villagers of a small town. But then this massive dragon came to avenge him, and he spoke to me. He was the elder dragon. He destroyed the whole village and tried to kill us. I think I was able to save my friends at the cost of my life. Oh, Midgie, you've been on many adventures with your friends lately, but this is the only time you've been so afraid. It just felt so real. I mean, they always have, but this one was different. Do you think these dreams mean something? Does this have anything to do with us going to the world of Vera? Midgie, there's something I've been meaning to tell you. There's a legend in our family of a once great paladin that went by the name of Midgie Mac, who lost her life saving her friends in a battle with a dragon of colossal scale. She was a true hero. She donned a legendary set of armor that looked better than any royal armor you could find, and had the most epic of beards. Her and her friends traveled the world of Vera, slaying monsters and saving villages.
Her mum goes on to tell Midgie that she is named after Midgie Mac. Midgie turns to her mum and says,
When I grow up, I want to be a paladin too, and go on my own adventures.
And with that, Midgie and her mum prepared to return to the planet of legend and start their life anew in a world of adventure, magic, and mystery. All right, you guys. So this is the story of Midgie Mac. This is a character that belongs to one of our community members here in the Tilted Paradise, Wizzy McNasty. Now, I have on my Twitch stream, link to that down below in the description, I have a channel points reward that you can redeem to have this type of thing done for you. So you give me a character name, a race, class, maybe some details about that you want incorporated into the character, and I will develop a bit of a backstory incorporating all of that information that you give me to kind of build up who this character is. Now, this could be done from a role-playing perspective or just something fun to do on the side. So if you want one of these done, come hang out in the Twitch stream, chat, have some fun, and when you've acquired enough points, you can redeem this, and we'll do one of these videos for you as well. As always, if you enjoy this content and want to see some more, be sure to hit that like button, drop me a comment, and smash that subscribe button, you guys. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care.